Stay tuned and let's take a look at these Marvel Legends Gamerverse, Captain America and Iron Man. Pow and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. And today we are at the start of yet another Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure wave, and it is the last wave of 2020. So it is, of course, the Gamerverse Wave 2, aka the Joe Fixit Build-A-Figure wave. So everyone was expecting the rest of the Avengers to round out that PS4 game in this second Gamerverse wave, but instead we just got a repaint of the two figures we already had, which are Captain America and Iron Man. So this time round we're getting Stealth Captain America and Atmosphere Armor Iron Man. So you know me, I love the Hall of Armor, so I'm not complaining too much about a different Iron Man suit. However, apparently this stealth suit Captain America isn't even in the game. So yeah, that's a little bit disappointing, and apparently that game isn't all that anyway. I haven't even got it yet, so I can't comment. I was excited to get it, but after the reviews and people are already jumping off that game, maybe I won't. But still, I didn't need the figures, but these are some nice action figures nevertheless. And yeah, we'll find a place for them on the shelf, I'm sure. So they do have interchangeable heads in there, which the previous figures didn't. So at least there's a little bit of difference in the box. But other than that, it's a repaint of two figures you already have. So yeah, let's have a look. So on the side of the pack is obviously the rest of the Avengers. Again, we've already got Captain America and Cap and Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan. We thought Wave 2 would give us Hulk and Thor and Black Widow, but nope, it didn't. On the back of the box, we're getting a little write-up for both Captain America and Iron Man. So they read, injected with an experimental super soldier serum, Steve Rogers has the peak potential of strength, endurance, and dexterity. Iron Man's reads, Tony Stark developed the cutting-edge atmosphere armor to fend the world against catastrophic threats. And then both of these have a list of all the figures in the wave you need to complete the Joe Fixit Build-A-Figure. Today we're reviewing both the Gamerverse figures, Iron Man and Captain America. So there you have it, figures we've already seen this year, but with a slight repaint. So let's get them open and of course do some comparisons to their previous releases. Here we have both of the figures out of the packaging, and they both come with a Build-A-Figure piece for the Joe Fixit Build-A-Figure. And technically, Joe Fixit is a Gamerverse figure, as it's a skin for Hulk within the game. However, you can sort of fudge it into your Marvel Legends collection, but we shall talk about that when we get to the Build-A-Figure. So you know what to do, find the playlist, subscribe to the channel, as I always review the Build-A-Figure last. But yeah, both of these come with a Build-A-Figure piece. Now, both of these figures, as I said, are straight up repaints of the two previous figures we've already got this year, which was the original Captain America and then the Star Boost armor, which I like to call the Star Burst armor all the time. But yeah, these are essentially the same figure repainted. So I will do a comparison of them in a minute. But let's go through them one by one and see what the different accessories are. And let's start off with Cap. The main difference is, of course, this unmasked Steve Rogers head sculpt. And this is very nice, to be fair. I think it's the first time that Hasbro are using this 3D digital face printing technology on a Gamerverse character. And it works out really well, as it looks like it could be an actual person, but it is based off the PS4 game for Captain America. And it looks really good. Compared to the videos I've seen online and the pictures, it looks very accurate. So bravo to Hasbro. It's a white guy with blue eyes, blonde hair, so it's clearly Captain America, isn't it? Now the suit is where we get a little bit confused, because this is a straight up repaint of the previous Captain America suit. However, this black and white version isn't even a skin in the game. This is something that Hasbro made up entirely themselves just for an action figure. So it makes me think, was it a last minute decision? Did 2020 mess things up and they had to quickly think of a figure to release and this was an easy repaint? Was it originally meant to be in the game? Is it an unlockable DLC coming? Who knows? I guess only Hasbro know the answer to that. But it's a nice sculpted figure and a unique look for Captain America. I've seen a lot of people use this as fodder, sort of police guys or SWAT guys on their shelf. So maybe you could find a place in your display. But yeah, that unmasked head is very nice. And yeah, so let's get the previous Cap in. And you'll see for yourself, it's the same figure, just repainted. And now we got this unmasked Steve Rogers head. So let me just swap the head on this guy. So there you go, swap the head. So there we have the Captain America cowl on there. I've even put a shield on his back. And of course the shield plugs into the hole on the back of the figure. So you can get him like that. So now if I get these two side by side, you can see it's the same figure. Just one's blue, white and red, and the other one is grey and black. So yeah, same figure. Let's have a look at the shield. Shield is exactly the same. I believe so. Yep, the same. And yeah, so there we have our side-by-side cap comparison. So again, this one is in the game, this one isn't. But yeah, I'm sure you can find a place in your display nevertheless, maybe. For what they are good, I guess, but just nothing that gets me excited. Let's try the Unmasked cap face sculpt on this one. So of course, if you wanted to put this Unmasked Steve Rogers head on the blue and white suit, then of course you can do that. And again, that looks very accurate to the game. So bravo to Hasbro. Back to this guy, however, as he does have a couple of interchangeable hands. So the hands he comes packed with are one fisted hand and one trigger finger hand, even though he doesn't have a gun, but he does have a pair of both hands. So you can have two fisted hands for Captain America. Of course, he likes to get into some fighting, or two trigger hands. Now, of course, Cap doesn't come with any guns, but you can use these trigger hands to sort of hold the shield if you want to. So you're going to have to get him in a better pose than me, but I just wanted to show you that he will grip the shield with those trigger hands if you wanted him to hold it for some reason. And then finally, here we have our full-length comparison compared to the previous Gamerverse cap. So again, for what these figures are meant to represent, they are very good. The sculpted work is very nice. A lot of attention to detail on this original look for Cap. This one, however, is just a straight-up repaint of something that's not even in the game. So this one I don't really understand, but this one can make sense. But we never even got the whole Avengers team in figure form. So you're always going to have an incomplete display maybe now. So yeah, a little bit confusing about this one. Nothing I'm particularly excited about. Moving on to our Atmosphere Armor Iron Man, aka Blue Iron Man. So this is a straight up repaint of the Star Burst armor that was a single packed figure for the Gamerverse wave. But now obviously it's blue, silver and sort of dark gunmetal grey compared to the gold, silvers and whites of this one. So it's a straight up repaint of this. So I can find a place for this in my comic or MCU display on my Hall of Armor. No problem. We don't have many Blue Iron Man suits, so no complaints from me. But yeah, if you have this blue white one, it is the same figure. So let's just take a quick look at this new head. So again, like Cap, this is Hasbro using the 3D digital face printing tech on a Gamerverse character. And again, it's another unique look for Tony Stark within the game. It's not based on any actor or anything, but obviously you can see the comic and MCU influences there. But yeah, looks decent to be fair. Looks like it could be an actual person. So again, bravo Hasbro. Both of these faces are very nice considering they're not based off real people. So yeah, they both look very good. So I'll see if this head sculpt fits on the previous Iron Man body as well, but it will definitely fit on the white version because they are the same suit. So yeah, if you wanted your Iron Man Tony Stark just on show in his blue armor, that is definitely something you can do. And he comes in the pack with two open palm hands. Now he comes with no blast effects, but both of the arms, the hands, sorry, have the holes for the many repulsor blasts you have in your collection without a doubt. But he also comes with a pair of fists, and again, these work out really well. And the articulation on this is really good, to be fair. You can get the head in a flight pose. There is a hidden swivel. Well, it's not really hidden, and you can see the cut, but there is a cut for the waist. The legs will go really far out, double jointed knees, double jointed elbows. Yeah, for an Iron Man big chunky armor, you can get a decent range of articulation, so no complaints from me. But I am curious if this head will fit on the previous Iron Man body. And the answer is yes, but no. So it will pop on the peg, no problem at all. But he does seem to have like long neck syndrome. So you can see how long the neck looks there, and it doesn't really sit naturally. So it's like you have to maybe Dremel the hole bigger in the head so it fits on the neck a little bit short, if you know what I mean. But he's definitely got long neck syndrome. So yes, it pops on the peg, but does it work for display? Probably not, unless you're happy with a long-necked giraffe-style Tony Stark. And then finally, here we have all three of the Gamerverse Iron Man suits. So we got the original gold and red, then we got this Atmosphere armor with the blue, gunmetal greys and the silvers, and then the Star Boost armor with the whites, golds and gunmetal greys. So again, you can start making your own Hall of Armor just with Gamerverse figures as it is, but you can easily fudge these into a comic or an MCU display background, no problems at all. And then finally, here we have Stealth Cap and Atmosphere Armor Iron Man compared to the only other Avenger we got in figure form from the Gamerverse, which of course is Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan. So we never got Black Widow, we never got Thor. We did get an Outback Hulk, but it's not the Hulk everyone wanted. So yeah, this Gamerverse line, I understand why it's there from a marketing and Hasbro point, but for someone who's not even played the game, nothing exciting about these figures, but I am curious about the Joe Fixit. So if you do want to build Joe Fixit, you are going to need both of these. As I mentioned, they both come with a Build-A-Figure piece. So let's just wrap it up there and just say final thoughts. These are some nice action figures for what they're trying to represent. It's just that my part of the collecting community isn't massively excited about Gamerverse figures, but they are unique sculpts for a unique look of the Avengers on that PS4 game. So maybe if they had completed the team, I wouldn't have minded a little corner of my display having the Gamerverse Avengers. But since we never even got the full squad, these are always going to be an incomplete part of my collection, which is a little bit frustrating. I'll definitely find a place in the display for the Iron Man, but for the others, I don't know. They may be just at the back, hidden away forever. Who knows? But you let me know what you think in the comments below. I do like the interchangeable head sculpts. Maybe they'll work for a comic Captain America and Iron Man. Who knows? Let me know what you're going to do with these figures in the comments below, as always, because if you want to build the Joe Fixit, you're going to need both of these figures. So yeah, you know what to do. Find the playlist, hit the like button, all that good stuff. But please, please, please hit that subscribe button. Much appreciated. You are in a position to support the channel, you can do that on Patreon. Links in the description below. But until then, people, my name is Dan W, and I will, of course, see you on the next one.